this idea of the justice system that we like to believe is just and fair to everyone, and you realize that there's all these people in amongst it that, you know, have their own personal reasons for being there and emotions towards people and events, and also some people in the jury who just don't even want to be there. But it's this thing of like, okay, well, what do you do in those scenarios? And I think that was what was exciting about Justin, the character that I play, for me, was like, oh, he can kind of be this mirror for the audience to kind of project themselves onto and be like, okay, what would I do? He's completely caught between a rock and a hard place. I can't see a way out of this. He can't see a way out of this. Could I do the right thing?
And to a lesser extent, my character has her own moral dilemma. The film's kind of a slow burn in terms of like what is becoming clear. And as my character learns more about what the truth is, it really starts to shift her perspective on things, and it will change her life as well. So yeah, black, white, grey, the areas are murky.
Yeah, just shock. I got a call from agents and they said Clint Eastwood wants to speak to you, and I was like, what? I thought there'd been some sort of mistake. And I was like, they can't be the right. He must have thought someone else, and it's accidentally ended up being sent to me. And then we got on the phone, and first of all, I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm speaking to Clint Eastwood on the phone. I couldn't believe that. And I remember saying to him, I was like, I really like the script. I was like so eager to please. And he said, if you like it so much, I guess I'll have to read it. And instantly I was like laughing, and I was like, oh, this guy's cool. He's got a great sense of humor. We're going to get along great. And then I went back and I just went through watching so many of his movies that he starred in and directed, and I couldn't believe that I was going to get the chance to spend time with him, because
I still can't believe that I did.
Yeah, and he taught me so much, and in his trust of his crew and cast, and his ability to kind of let go and accept, you know, what's happening in the scenes, the results of what's going to happen, trusting the audience, and how he crafts his movies is so special. And I think all of the light and wonder that we've like taken from him as audience members, I got to kind of see how that's crafted up front and the person behind it all, which was really
God, I was like, I don't even need to read the script, I'm in. I just honestly, I still can't believe I had the opportunity to work with him and get to know him and be on set with all of those incredible people, with him at the helm. I've never felt so trusted. He's so confident as a director, but not in an egotistical way. He's just so present and allows it all to unfold. It's a really beautiful way to work. It's so simple. There was this one day, this blew me away. So it was in the courtroom, and it was kind of oversized because we need to get cameras and people in there and everything. And it was a full house, you know, everybody was in there, and he was on the complete opposite side of the courtroom. And he started walking over towards me. We were about to do a take when I was questioning a witness. And I thought he's old. He took his time getting over to me, and everyone was watching him walk across. And he got in, he leaned in. I thought he was going to give me a note, and he kissed me on the cheek and then walked away. And I was like, how am I meant to do anything now? And everyone just went, oh, and it was the most incredible moment. And I will never forget it. I will never forget that moment. So working with someone who has that much experience is incredible.
Yeah.
You know, his knowledge and his passion. And I remember when we did come back from the strike, I was like, what did you do? And he was like, well, I was looking for new material. Like, it's nobody's position to say this is his last movie.
No, and regardless for us, if it is or if it isn't, there's the element that we're fortunate enough to get to spend time with him and make anything with him. And now to call him a friend as well, like that's truly special to have